Hey, let's go shoot at other people.
What's cracking, everybody? Huh? You know, I'm going to clean up by the night since you've been a little busy.
All right, now we're live for sure. Yeah. All right. Show what you for. So with everybody, man. Let's see.
What it do, my boy? What you got going on?
They're just chilling, man.
Nah, y'all good. You can still. He already told me to be on live. Y'all chilling. He knows. You don't gotta be like quiet.
Live chatting.
Like live. Like don't say that. Don't say anything too crazy. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Frank? Shout out Cali Hood Media. Shout out my boy Frank. Shout out Turb. Shout out everybody tapping in. I'm right here with Trips ODG, one of the co-hosts, SR Broadcast, Science Spill Records with me and Frank. You know what I'm saying? And my brother Levi over there. I'm saying shit.
You look all scruffy. You've been trapping for 10
years. Hey, yeah,
years.
bro. We've been going through it lately, homie. Tornadoes and everything. So if I look a little scruffy on me, sorry, dog. When I have half the trees broken in my town and roofs coming off, sorry if I haven't had time to shave in the middle of all that.
And roofs getting taken off and shit.
Yeah, actually, let's talk about that, dog. So it was an F1 tornado that hit the town recently, fool. So when I tell you, mind you, dog, we're from Cali, fool. So I've been here, so I'm like used to it. I've had warnings. I've had like close calls. I've had like, oh, they tore off the sign on the McDonald's, but like just the plastic, not the metal. But no, for this time, dog, I'm talking about every tree in vicinity, almost every tree snapped. I don't mean all, not majority. Like, I don't mean to sound too over exaggeration, but as far as, mind you, bro, I mean, personally, I live in a place where there's a gang of trees. So for a lot, like, there's still a lot up, but for the amount that broke was wild, is what I'm trying to get at, mind you, you know? Mm-hmm. So that, and then God is good, bro. The whole right side of my neighbors, I'm in, I don't know if you guys heard them, but I call them, what would you call them? Fourplexes, I guess. Anyway, all the neighbors on that side, windows busted in. Boom. Shingles off. Their back dividers down. Fool, I'm blessed. Fool, I'm one of the only apartments on this side, fool. And mind you, fool, I go out. I live like 3 houses away from a sheriff. It's a lady, fool. I told you, remember? I live like 3 houses away from her and a street away from a state trooper. And that's common for the country. Fool, there was a whole tree on her house.
Damn, a whole tree?
Top of it, fool, all the power was out for 2 days, fool. And that may not seem crazy, dog. I'm talking about instant like that. Wind came, my house felt like it was shaking, fool. I pray to God, I ain't gonna lie, fool. And I kid you not, my house was one of the only houses whose windows that didn't break, trees didn't fall on it or near it, and I'm pretty much untouched, fool. So you know what? It's unfortunate for everybody else, but nobody died, bro, because we don't have basements right here in these fourplexes, and I have no car at the moment, so I would have taken time to the homie's mom's crib.
So right there, you guys don't have tornado shelters?
We do, but mind you, bro, like how
you guys don't have it like underneath your house. So
it happened like, okay, imagine it's like 8 a.m. it hit. Y'all talking about you're waking up to it, fool. I'm waking up out of bed. My brother's pounding my door. And you hear the house shaking, fool. Like, you hear it felt like if the wind, it's like if the wind was doing this to my house.
Damn.
Pushing up on.
That's crazy, dog.
Broken and snapped, fool. And that was.
No way.
That was no joke, you know?
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Can I see the filter?
Where'd that food go? That food's cheering. That food took off. But yeah, man. Hey, you guys go ahead and you guys can go follow me on YouTube. I'm gonna get up out of here though. I gotta pay attention over here, guys. But hey, so 6 Dudes is back. Let's talk a little bit about the tornado. What's good, G? What's good? Fuck your feelings. What's good, my boy?
Shout out F your feelings up in here. Nah, yeah, but just to cut that long story short, yeah, fool, it's pretty wild. Mind you, dog, I'm from LA, fool, so I don't be around tornadoes, fool. So I've had close calls, I've had scares, like I told you, because here's the protocol, fool. Usually, the sirens hit before anything, so it'll give you enough time even while the wind is churning.
Yeah.
When I tell you, fool, it did its damage, then the tornadoes went off. That's all.
Oh shit, my bad, G.
Now you good. Then the sirens went off. So that's what was scary because I ain't gonna lie, my brother pounded because I'm used to it. I used to panic like that. I ain't gonna lie. As soon as I heard the wind and get ready, because it's like clockwork, fool.
Right.
Every time the sirens go off, you either have one or two options. If it's too dangerous, you go to the nearest one. There's 4 different spots in town. One's the
Right.
YMCA, one's these other ones. Point is, usually we have enough time to all get together and we go to the homie's mom's house where she has a basement, you know, 'cause we all live, I ain't gonna say too much, but you know.
Mhm.
And point is, this time was the opposite. It did its damage, fool. Then the sirens hit, fool. While the sirens were going, fool, my brother pulled like a movie, fool. He wasn't lying. He had to go over people's lawns to get to me, fool, because there was trees in the middle of a bunch of roads and highways, fool. And like you seen on my story on the way,
that shit was crazy.
where I was going was to the town Springfield, so we could charge our phone at the mall and eat food because we couldn't cook. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't do all that because I have electric. So we
Right.
went to go eat out there, and we went to charge our phones and walk around. I don't want my daughter, the kids, and my nephews and nieces in the dark, food. So
Yeah, for real.
we came. Luckily, they put on the homies power first. I live a little more on the outskirts, so mine ain't got not till a day later. But point of that matter is, fool, it's wild. Thank God everybody's alive, fool.
For real.
I'm not trying to act all dramatic, fool, but I ain't used to that shit, homie. So to all the people like, calm down. Hey, fool, I ain't never been through that shit. So Spain size, homie.
Tornado's a tornado. You gotta move through.
You can't shoot good from the car. Oh, you feel me?
Especially when you're from Cali. Tornado, man, we don't mix, homie.
Hey, get in the armored car.
Yeah.
Or something.
And imagine going outside and you see your neighbors got trees on their houses and trees on their cars, and you see fucking trees in the middle of the road. You see your brother coming to get you, all packed with the kids packed through. He's taking you through town. You see trees flown this way, that way, windows broken. And mind you, I never seen that up close, so I'm just like, damn, fool, imagine. And they said that's a F1 category tornado. If it was like F3, F4, it would have torn my house away.
Yeah, it would have been devastating.
So look, if it broke the windows with the F1, they even
would've
said
took the
even
roof.
F2 would have did some damage.
Crazy on the phone, though. Good thing everything's all right, though.
Oh yeah. Other than that, I thought everybody doing this, you know. Happy Cinco de Mayo to everybody. You know, shout out Spill Records, One Ground TV Pop Production, SR Broadcast, Cali Hood Media.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Spill Records, you already know what it is. There it is, guys. There it is, guys.
I got my Spill Records chain. I had to make sure I got y'all's first, fool. That's how it is, homie. You know, I ain't team. Mine's gonna come soon because I want us all to be rocking it at the concert.
Hell yeah. So we had a small earthquake too. It was weird.
When was that? Tell me about that.
Yeah, man. Something's definitely coming, guys. Like, just pay attention to everything that's happening, man. Something's gonna end up going wrong. Mhm. Hey, fool. What do you think about Donald Trump taking away all the Section 8 from all the low-income housing people?
I'll be honest with you, dog. This is how I feel about Donald Trump taking away the Section 8. I feel both sides. There's the people that really need it.
Right.
And then there are the people that have abused it and probably could, because I'm going to be real, the whole point of it is to whatever. But at the same time, dog, the government fucks you over so much. So, I mean, what's wrong with us are people getting it how they get it. But then again, you know, I guess, look, okay, it's like saying I have no opinion because, mind you, homie, I grew up around that. I got family members that grew up on that, so I can't even sit there and talk down on nobody, homie. Because get
Right.
it how you live, you feel me?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's the solid truth about it. Fool. Without that, a lot of me and my family members wouldn't be good. Now, do I work now? Now, do I
Mhm.
judge any fool that hustles? No, because mind you, homie, get it how you get. If you're not
Mhm.
the one putting food on a fool's table or food in another man's kid's table, you have no right to say how he gets his money, right? So I'm not encouraging nothing, but see me, I go to work. I live a little slower. I focus more on the music and things of that nature. But I feel like without that, there are people that do really need it. They really do. So it's kind of like I feel like that's wrong because at the end of the day, whether he believes so or not, there's people that really do deserve it. Now it's hard to determine that because again, like I said, there are countless people who either abused it, really don't
Right.
need it. Because let's be honest, just like EBT, the whole point of it is to help you get to where you're going, not
Right.
to have
Abuse
it and you know,
Right.
and like see me, I'm not even gonna front a cap. Do I still get assistance here and there? I do. You know, now when things look up a little better for me and I don't have to do that, will I leave it alone? Yeah. Do I am I ashamed to admit? But hey, fool, I pay taxes. You know what I'm saying? Legitimately. I'm not just some freeloader on me. I do work. So hey, if I do get some benefits in a way, I'm paying for my own way. That's the way I look at it. You know, because doesn't the taxpayers' dollars go to stuff, things of that nature? So I just feel like that's my small and short opinion is that it's wrong on certain ends, but then other ends I get them because yeah, bro, there are people that just come on, you know.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with you. Like you know, I think it's cool, you know, in a way they should take away child support too, honestly, because some of these hyenas, man, and some of these dudes, they don't even use it for their kid. You know what I'm saying? And that's a known fact. You know what I mean? And I would say being a dad, like being a single dad, and not getting 1 cent of child support, it's like, what's the purpose of stacking debt on somebody that can't pay the motherfucker? You just stacking on top of them. Like, I just say, like, this is my opinion. If someone doesn't want to support a kid, fuck it. Just take all their rights away. Fuck it. Get up out of here. You're no longer the parent. You know what I mean? Fuck it, like that. That would save a lot of debt for a lot of people, and that would probably encourage a lot of people to be parents. You feel me? I mean, I'm just saying, cause and then child support. If you think about it, if you get 200, they give you like 130. They keep a good portion of your money. So you know, shit just crazy. Man. Situation's wild though.
This is look, this is my opinion on that. Look, when it comes down to this is my opinion. People can hate me, people can say what they want about child support. I fully believe, homie, that yes, maybe to a certain extent, I wouldn't necessarily anybody because I don't wish that on nobody, and people gonna be like, "Oh, only deadbeats talk about that." No, because mind you, I believe in being there for your kid. I
Right.
wouldn't have to pay something if I'm allowed to be in my kid's life. And this is what
Mm,
I mean.
mm,
There's a lot of fathers and mothers that don't deserve their children and have
right.
their children, and there's a lot of trying mothers and trying fathers that get a harder time. And we're not gonna cry boo hoo because I know that people say try harder, do more. That's another rabbit hole and kind of sidetracking. But for my kids, bro, I'm there because I didn't have my parents fully functionally there. I thank God for my nana, my great grandparents, and my uncles and my aunt that did step in, a few family members. I can't even front or lie. But at the end of it all, people that don't take care of their kids, I just really personally think that's necessary. Because like me, I'm in a situation, and I know a lot of the women it's controversial, or the men will disagree and be like, nah, that's excuses. But from my knowledge, my first uh child's mother wants to put me on child support. But the crazy thing is, uh there's situations like mine to where I want to support him, I want to do it, but there's countless times hey, let me buy him what he needs. No, I need money. Okay, I get that whole other argument, And then they're like, oh, that's why we put people on child support because they don't pay up. But there's dads like me that are willing to support their child without going their route because one, it affects what I gotta do, especially if I'm a trying dad. Now, if I was a deadbeat, cool. What happens, you happens. You like you said, they should take their rights. I don't think they should have really anything because, bro, if you don't want to step up for yours, man or woman, that's on you. And then it would save other people having to pay for your mistakes. But I have to admit that I'm in a situation where it hasn't, and I thank God, but I'm not avoiding it either. Because here's the thing, bro. Like, you know my situation off camera. I ain't gotta prove nothing or say nothing too much, but if that does happen to me, it's crazy because I'm the type of fool I don't avoid it. I've moved. I've literally picked up and sacrificed where my daughter's comfortable at, the rest of the siblings, because you can't be selfish as a father and a mother. You gotta look out for all your kids. There's no favoritism. So I went back out to Cali where there's trouble, there's drama. Not that I'm running from anything, like anything, bro. You can't be positive in a toxic environment you grew up in. You can't.
Definitely true.
So I just feel like child support is like a 50-50 crazy teeter-totter because there's a lot of people that don't deserve it. There's a lot of bitter mothers and fathers. There's no such thing. It's just one, bro. But that's kind of why I'm like, I hope the right people take care of their business and the right people don't get that on them because I know fools, a lot of homies that are really there for their kids, but the mother, in their case, at least the mother, was bitter and you know what I mean? Put them on child support and then it affects their kids. And I think that's unfair because there's dudes that don't try, don't do nothing, get away with it. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of where I'm coming from, bro. But then the dudes that do try get the most trouble. They have to go through it, but no excuses. Everybody's situation is differently, and I just hope that it goes good for everybody.
Definitely. I just, just to touch on the whole Section 8 issue. But, there is a lot of people that abuse it, though, and, there's a lot of people who really need it. I just think they need to do a better scan process of how they distribute, whatever they're distributing. You feel me? But, hey, to each his own now, man. Hopefully, whoever's affected by it, they could bounce back from it. You feel me? Because 2026 is almost here. Shit, it's a few months away, homie. Damn, that's crazy. And then they're trying to knock homelessness down. Supposedly, they're trying to knock homelessness down, right? But then they're gonna go eliminate one of the biggest they're gonna make so many people homeless when they take that Section 8 away. And that's the sad part, homie. So they're truly not trying to fix the problem. They are the damn problem, if you ask me. Shit. Yeah, but anyway.
Nah, but you know what's crazy? I'm not political, man. Everybody knows me. I ain't Republican, Democrat. I believe in just equality on some real shit. I ain't trying to sound like basic or cliche, but that's the solid truth, bro. I just believe in people do what they gotta do for themselves, take care of their family, and not be evil to others. Straight up, that's just what it is. So what I see is, bro, is that me personally, when it comes to Donald Trump, I don't have an opinion. Now, there's some things I don't agree with, but like all of us, the things that everybody may not agree with us, I just see it as he's targeting things that, yes, it may look to the public's eye like, oh, okay, superhero, he's focusing on the problem, but we have so much bigger problem of security. We're worried about who's coming in and out and what when some of the biggest criminals live here in the USA. Feel me? That's what it is. Now, that's not my opinion. I ain't trying to get on nobody. I'm not no police officer. I'm not no guy. That's not my department. Let the detectives do their job, right? I'm just saying that it's crazy, I feel like we gotta be more aware of our situation and how we live and what we're around before we start, that country, this country, bro. We haven't even took care of our own shit. We haven't took care of our own problems, homie. And that's where it starts, is at home. And a lot of people get it confused. And that's why I believe it's all a game, fool. In school, they teach you what they want to teach you, not what you want to know. And in school, what they have taught you, it's a hierarchy. And if there's a head figure, and the head figure is the president, they look like they have control. They might have some, but we all know what's really going on. That's all I'm saying.
I agree with you. Fucking true. Life is the game. Life is a game of chess. Definitely play it right or you will lose, homie. And the way you lose is by ending up in the penitentiary. That's when you lost. Or in the grave due to somebody else, right? Then game over. I don't know. So I wanted to address something real quick. There's a YouTube channel. I don't even know the name of it, but if you type in my channel name, you'll see a bunch of like shorts that they made out of my content, right? And what caught my attention is they tried to smut me up one time. Now they're trying to smut me up again. But it's not really smut, right? Because smut is like doing this or wrong. This is just internet shit, right? So this person, I never said, okay, first of all, Dubs, I can care less. I don't even care what that man does. I don't watch his content. I don't listen to him. I've never hit a like on none of his videos. Never had an issue with him, and I can care less whatever he got going on and off the internet. You feel me? So I seen a short where someone titled that I said that fool's name and supposedly some other bullshit. But listen, to the person who's creating the content, don't use me for clickbait, homie. Please, do not use my name, my brand, to go up against people who already did whatever and done left whatever behind. Like, that has nothing to do with me, homie. Don't involve me with that shit. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, if you're gonna use my content, use it for something good, homie. Don't use it to try to stir up views and clickbait people. Because at the end of the day, that shit's goofy. Because at the end of the day, I don't know nothing about that man, and I could care less. With respect, and this is the internet, so I'm just saying. So whoever you are, homie, creating the content, you can create content off my channel. I don't mind. But don't try to involve me in certain lanes that I got nothing to do with. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I'm building a brand here with my homie, my record label. I'm building something good. And the last thing I want to do is engage with anybody else on another creator or YouTube or whatever it is, I just don't follow that man. I know nothing about him. I don't watch his content, and there should be no reason that anybody's trying to clickbait my people or use my content to get views in a negative fashion. You feel me? I'm just saying though. But anybody could use my content because I don't copyright nobody. Because when I go on YouTube Studio, there's a thing called copyright tool. All I gotta do is press search, and all the videos will come up with people who use my content. And all I gotta do is just click all of them and press click select, and then YouTube will hit everybody. But I don't do that, you know, because that's goofy. But I don't know.
No, I feel that. I want to say real quick, shout out HCB Chemistry and 40 Joe. You know what I'm saying? Scott, that warrior up in here. He said, saca la bolsita, 5 de mayo style. Shout out ATM, Valero 760 and Turks and all that. But yeah, Frank, I mean, hey, truth is these days, dog, like, okay, I hate to talk about it, but we won't say names, but you know how I dropped finally the remix. If y'all don't know, Free Problems the Loc. I don't want to get too out track. I'll make quick. He's from the record label, School Records. Free that man. He will be home soon, as we hope. He had a song level up to single. It was originally supposed to be with me and him, but when he got locked up, I don't want him waiting for his music, so I let him have the beat and everything. Shout out to IGK Chrome and Viper Beats and my boy Kid Cavs for mixing it. So I finally finished it, but just called it a remix, and that's out now. At the time, I would have some disagreements with a few individuals. I don't want to keep it going, so I won't say names. But go listen to it. It's on all platforms. Level Up featuring Six Deuce by Problems the Loc. And even with that, I didn't really even want to release it because of how the time frame much I got it back. But it's a song, but it's crazy because I'm not even on that. Most people have probably heard it and think, oh, he's still hating, but it's one of those. I just released it because it was already released.
Right.
You feel me? So, point is like even a situation like that, I had even not necessarily forgot, but listening to it, like I'm not even on that. You know, things change in a couple days, maybe a few months. Meaning like I ain't backing down and scared for nobody, but I stand on every word I said. I'm just not that energy, bro. I can't put my energy in that. If fools feel some type of way or crazy, dog, let them keep that YouTube beef, yada dog, because that's what they call it, right? That's why I said it like that.
Goofy ass shit. Hey, your brother's in the room, huh? To your brother, hey, tell him, hey, fool, hey, what do you think about that? What do you think about YouTube yarda?
Who?
They say the YouTube yarda. I'm like, they don't even know what a yarda is. These fools are dumb, dog.
Oh yeah. I be seeing those fools.
Funny,
I'm not really hella active on social media, but
nah, I
I
know.
be seeing that shit all the time.
That's funny.
Yeah, I see that shit all the time.
That's hella funny. How you doing, fool?
I'm good. How you been?
I'm been good, dog. Just right here.
Yeah, my car was hella breaking down on the way over here.
Damn, it's a long ways, fuck.
Yeah, but I fixed
soldier. It. You're a real soldier, fool. You're a real soldier.
Oh yeah. Thank you, my boy. Oh yeah.
Real.
I was going through it to get here, but we made it.
Shit, dog,
We're gonna make that other show happen too.
Hell yeah, full salute to you. I'm glad you made it safely. For real.
Yeah, thank you, my boy. Hell yeah, appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm just right here playing the game. I'm not even gonna lie, I haven't played video game in like 5 years.
Shit, I mean either. For I feel you.
For
I haven't played either in a minute either. I don't play video games, but hey, it seems pretty chill. But I haven't done it. It's been a while.
I'm playing GTA. We're me and my cousin. We're jumping in whips and blasting at fools. Straight up, we're pulling up on everybody and just blasting them with the hudas. I like to blast at the hudas.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah.
I'll put this one away. It's kind of broken. I kind of throw it away already. I'm gonna buy new one this week.
But yeah, we're just right here chilling, playing some games, fucking trying to figure out the show, get everything together, fix my car again because my car broke again.
Wait, halfway, you're way out there. Wait, shit.
What happened?
You're way over there, fool.
No, yeah, it's probably what it was. Just the drive, the whole little drive coming over here is what put it on my car, you know?
Well, you did go a long ways, fool. You went hella before you drove all the way
on the journey.
And we drove from Cali to Vegas, from Vegas to Utah, and then I broke down in Utah, fixed my car, and then drove from there to Colorado, and then did the show.
Damn.
It was a mission. It was worth it, though. It was worth it.
Damn. Smoking tan. What's up, fool?
We're just right here playing the game.
Hell yeah. That's right.
Yeah, I'll pass it back to my brother. I'm gonna fucking jump back on the game real quick.
All right, my boy.
All right, boy.
You already know. Right here, channel that's Trips ODG. Go check out Tripped Out Reptiles. He's an exotic reptile breeder and handler professionally. Also, music artist. Go check him out on his artist name, Trips ODG. You know what I'm saying? Sign Spill Records with us. You know, Spill Records.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna know.
Who's it? Is yeah.
Hey, come
Cinco de Mayo. You gotta get high.
Cinco de Mayo. Like the white people say, give me some tortillas. And a little bit of guacamole, please.
Cinco de Mayo, isn't it the day that we beat the French? It specifically was the French, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, sir.
You already know. Nah, Problem the Goon. Shout out to Problem the Goon too, though. He's feeding
Go ahead.
Ambassador right there. I don't know him, but shout out to him. Shout out Huero Lira as well in the chat. For my boy Problems the Loke. It's you know.
That's Problems the Goon, the one the homie's talking about. He's talking about Problems of Loke.
Yeah. Shout that fool from Mexico too. You know, I mean, hey, it's respect. I mean, I know he's from the city, the city right there. I'm not from there. You know, I'm from the city of Norwalk. But other than that, like I said, shout out my boy Problems of Loke. He's out of Las Vegas, Nevada. You know, he's just turned 18, finding little something right now. He'll be back. You know, we'll hope for the best. But solid individual, bro. Good head on his shoulders. He just needs more of the opportunity to stay out and get back to his music.
Hey, sometimes, you know, when you're younger, you just need a little lesson. And then, you know, you need to go about your business. You know? But so with everybody, what are you guys doing tonight, man? You guys are drinking 40s and shit or what? I don't drink, guys, so I have a Rockstar and a Pepsi. That's about it. I don't drink beer. Sorry, guys. I'm sober.
Honestly, we getting zooted right now. Well, I start.
I just smoke the green earth. That's it.
Honestly,
you.
I seen you blazing it earlier. I was gonna say what you smoking on today. You hit the shot?
Oh yeah, I got some. I think it's fucking called cherry. Cherry something. It's like it's an indica. It's like 30% THC. It's
indica?
Cool.
Hell yeah. Mm-hmm. Shit, hell yeah. I mean, hey, bro, any percent THC, man. You feel what I'm saying? Let's do it. Nah, cause out here, like in certain places, I think it's everywhere. They have that like THCA stuff and all that, and I go in the science of that. But other than that, I want that straight up just THC. I don't want THCA. I don't want THCB. I don't want THCC. I just want THC.
You guys want to react to Cholo Juan calling out the Calexico tax collector? The homie said you guys should react to some content. I got something in mind, though. I'm gonna show you some 6 deuces.
Hey, if this green thing is on, does that mean I'm using?
Now we should. Like honestly, how about this? Because here's the thing. This is what's crazy, and I'm gonna say this. Usually, me and you, when we speak on events, people get they get like offended. So like, you feel what I'm saying? For the most part, like when we try to speak on things, people get a little like mad about it. So that's I guess why we don't react as much to certain current. We usually let it cool down. But I'm down. Let's run up the Instagram right now and see what's new and cracking with everybody.
That one's even worse.
Does the controller sound all messed up, or it's either that or your mic?
Yeah, the controller sounds all fucked up,
brother.
So let's go down. Let's go. Shout out to Cholo Juan, man. Shout out to Cholo Juan, man. So let's go listen to what we got to say, guys.
Check it out. Check it. Message for the Calexico tax collector. Look, Jesse. Check it. One time, dog. Get to killing, or shoot the 10,000 if you want to make that thing happen, boy. If not, might as well handle your own business, homie. Straight up. I still need to get at you. You want to come over here and pop? Me and you? One-on-one, man-to-man, don't bring nobody. Show me where your balls is at, homeboy. I bet you might say bigger. So what's up? You have my number, fool? Hit me up. Come over here. Pod, me, you, one-on-one. Bring whatever you want. Everything is welcome, dog. We can talk. We can do whatever you want. Stop cloud chasing, homie.
Hey, that would be pretty cool, though. I can't lie to see Cholo Juan. That would be cool, dog, to see Blue Devil pull up Solo Dolo to Oxnard and do a podcast with Cholo Juan. That would be some honorable shit, my lord. I'm just saying, me personally, if the homie said pull up, I would pull up. If he invited me to pull up, which we've talked about it, but times are not right now. So, but trust me, there's some things in the works, you know. But let's see what else we got going on. That's crazy, bro. Cholo Juan tripping. Cholo Juan's funny, dog.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You'll have your own room.
So what was that situation? Well, I was kind of still unclear with Cholo Juan. If you don't mind me asking, who was he speaking to?
He's talking about Blue Devil. Okay, so you remember how him and Snowman, that fool Snowman, Blue Devil, I think he said his Blue Devil was Primo. You know, they had a little incident, you know, like, you know, that whole phone call that went down over the red rag and the disrespect got, you know, words got spoken. And so Cholo Juan said, like, if you want, because that fool's cousin's a professional boxer. So Cholo Juan said, like, shoot me 10 G's and we'll run the fade. So I don't know, somehow, like, that fool offered the money, Snowman, he had the feria, but somehow it didn't happen, but it died out. And I guess from what I'm understanding with what he's saying is, I guess it got brought back up. You know what I mean? Like, so he's like, "Well, shoot the money and let's run it then," you know, or you pull up, we'll shoot a podcast. But you know what I mean? You know what he means? You know what I mean? Yeah.
I feel that. Okay, so like, I get it. My bad. I didn't know it was me. My bad.
How you good?
Because I was talking, I was like, no wonder why he can't hear me. But okay, so that situation, I kind of said it without saying it. Y'all seen it in the comments. It says only the hold on. I don't want to get too off subject. Wedo Lira says only that popped up. Okay,
Looking for you.
Your username, and then I'll check it out.
You a bitch. All I did was walk up and you flinch, bitch. What do I smell? I think it's fish.
Shout out Blazing J and Lil Tank and Pride Productions and them, yeah.
That song is fucking crazy. I can't lie. I got revolving my okay, you whooping it. Yeah. He said it popped up.
They came at us like, shout out to them. They're okay, so let's talk about that. So they're gonna be with us at the performance, and y'all better get ready because it's gonna be dope. I ain't gonna say too much, but know this. Here's the difference about this event. It's all ages, and I'm gonna keep this part short. 16 and under getting free, 17 and above. It's officially, we're gonna I can't change the main flyer. We already did it, but I did put in the comments, and I'm gonna, when I put out the flyers, I'm gonna put $10 over the 15 sign that I can do when I pass out, like the physical ones and stuff like that. It's only $10. Now it ain't about the money. I'm ready and excited because this is for the kids and for everybody. I'm gonna have free games. I'm gonna have, so far, I'm buying a 4-foot Connect 4 for the kids. It's free. I'm gonna have a craft table, anything crazy to let them create, like animal DIY, do it yourself type of things for them. Just trying to say that right. And then I'm gonna have, like, it's gonna be tic-tac-toe on the floor, like 4x4 feet as well. Beanbags, they throw it in, and then I'm gonna have cornhole, if you guys know what that is, for them for free. And then for the adults, I'm gonna have like raffles. I'm gonna raffle off a 32-inch TV, a 24-inch TV. We're gonna have a costume for the kids raffle, for the adults, for, you know, stuff like that. That's how the TVs is gonna be for the adults. And then the kids are gonna get, like, I'll have toys for them to raffle off for the costumes and come. But I'm gonna still have all the kids straight though. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna be limited. we're not super there yet, but for the first like 50 guests, I'm gonna accommodate for that. They show up like that and stuff like that and whatnot. But I'll get more in detail later. But we have stuff like that. That's why I'm excited, bro. Now I know weird stuff. People don't make it weird. Respectfully, I'm gonna bring my kids and all that. That's why it's gonna be like that. I want it to be safe and a professional, bro. That's kind of advertising it to bring for the community. That way, it's not just a bunch of thugs coming in one spot. I ain't judging, bro. You know, we come from, bro. But at the end of the day, we're fathers. We got shit going on. We're businessmen. So that's what I'm gonna do. And it's for sure locked in. Denver, Colorado, October 18th. And then I'm excited for Frank to be there because he'll be one of the head medias there. to do coverage, be there, want to be recording, and all the above. So may y'all tap in. And mind you, if you guys don't show up, buy a ticket. It's right now on Eventbrite. Go to SR_broadcast for the ticket just to show support. We don't even really care about the money. And if not, just share the flyer. That's more than enough money. But that's where we're at with it. That's what we're offering. We'll be more in the detail later. And so far, I just want to have a good, safe event. Everybody go home like they came in one piece and safe. And that's what makes an event successful. You know what I mean? Everybody had a good time. Nobody got hurt, bro. We were able to perform and do our thing because it's a networking event. That's the thing about it. It just has live performances. Us.
Hell yeah, you said it best. Yeah. Let's see what else we got going on.
You was edgy, bitch.
At 16, I took my first hit. Little did I know it was so hard to quit. Now I am in the shit.
Big trouble. Stop. Very trouble. See, I can't find your song.
Frank, can you do me a big favor?
What's up? Man?
I'll go blow up that shit.
Yeah.
Can you play the most of verse you have from the song I just released so they could check it out? And then I'm gonna still post the link so HCB Chemistry, everybody can see what I'm talking about. It's old, so I don't want people to think I'm bringing an old beef, still talking about them. I
Are you talking
recorded
about the
this around like
You're talking
February,
about the one with the
where I call out a bunch of fools in the industry. Yeah.
all right, let's go. Ready?
But I recorded this in February. Mind you, y'all, I've been past and forgot about all that. We on some new shit, but hey, I still had to release it. I appreciate that. Would you be able to show it to them on YouTube, like the whole song?
Where is it? What's that? What is it under? Let me go. Hold on. Let me close this window. YouTube. Give me a second. Is it on your channel? Hey, what's the name of the call? What is the name of the song for?
Level Up.
Oh yeah, Level Up. Okay, got you.
Yeah, Level Up by Problems the Low, but it's featuring me. They have the same cover, but the only difference is he's by himself and by his single, and then mine is I'm next to him. Thank you. I appreciate that, Guarolira, and everybody that supports my music, and Frank too, and all the team that be mass supporting. Shout out to all the team's music. Rome, Trips, ODG, Winners Back, Problems the Low. You know what I'm saying? We got some more. I know I'm probably missing a few right now. I'm slow faded. Now, yeah, but this one I made, I don't want people getting it confused, like, oh, he's still on that, or still like, when that situation happened with those individuals, that's when I recorded it. It just didn't get released until like about a week ago. So it's one of those, like, you know, the engineer, I can't rush perfection, bro. He released it when he released it, and I got it back when I got it back.
He kept me from the phone.
Oh yeah, I got HB Chemistry. I got something like that on the way. That's why I slowed down on the live interviews and just been going live with Frank and stuff like that. Yeah, that one. But I'm gonna surprise y'all. I'm gonna show y'all soon. I'm gonna show y'all soon what I
Some
mean.
Doogie and a Ghost.
Thank you, Frank. I appreciate you.
Night call Callers banging until I'm sent back. Bashing on knobs, it's always been that. Grumpy's roll banging, but you knew that. Speaking on minds, we gon' blow your brains back. Ain't no white flags, homie, best believe that. Chunking in my hood, NC3651000. With my baby blue flag. Chopping illis, boys hop out. Leave you on the spot with the walk down. Then we running from the cops. It's the life that I live. I was taught to I spot, recognize the face, so best believe we on that. Day and night, creeping through the block. Did a couple laps, now I'm at the I spot. 5100, Traviesos be the click. Bitches 5100, where you know we said shit. We're the wrong colors, getting left like a bitch. Homies in the lows, where they hella quick to trip. Running boys to TVS, all the homies with the biz. Now it's playtime, all my ops know sub. If I catch a op slipping, ain't no words, I just buzz. Traviesos are sub, free the homies locked up. Now just a crazy game, so these ain't switching up. Grumpy's roll, homie, he was beating y'all up. So stop acting tough. All that pump faking till you got in the dust. Asked I thought he was running like what? Like a motherfucking track star, posted on the tracks, bitch. Stops on an act card, caught you at the light. You was racing like a NASCAR. Never saw some cap stars flying on the hood, like who you trying to cap for? Tell them boys stop banging this, take the life you wanna live. Homies posted waiting for the swing us to spin. So don't flip a bitch, bodies dropping left to right from the lows to the sin. All the cars of the biz. All the cars of the biz.
Thought they was hot, so his friend, yeah, he enjoyed it. Shoot him in his head or he gon' tell, flip a coin. Spin through their blocks, come again, yeah, make a point. They ain't stand on what they said, they turn their fade, yeah, get your boy. Wag had your tongue first, don't make the crawlers, cut it out. You ain't from the southeast, homie, we'll run you out. Fuck your whole hood, where it at, so we can shut it down. Also ain't against your homeboy, he a rapper. Lil Diva is a bitch, and Lil Cuesta, he a pastor. Rider GMPC, he a clown, he ain't no factor. Carlos needs to come out their closet, I see the patterns. Shoot him this colon, we one bowling, from the pamper. And these fools ain't got no talent, just a bunch of copycatters. They ain't really kill nobody, they just do it for the camera. And these hoes don't really love you, they just looking for a daddy. Only fans in they bio talking about cash out. Never shame, do it right, do what makes you happy. Shit ain't your wife or me in, and don't ever shoot the addy. Hit them on the text now, don't ever give your sellout. Rather keep it real than never be a sellout. If I ever cut you off, then I'm glad that we fell out. Message to these youngins, it ain't over cause you bail out. Get a good lawyer, you do that time if you lose trial. Stay out the way or you gon' be in that cell stressed out. 6 Zeus, problems the load. Spilled records. Mixed, mastered, and engineered by Kid Cams. One and only. I don't know what it is. Yeah. Shout out the whole team, free all the crawlers, long live all the crawlers. You know the deal. Yeah, I ain't no rapper, I rap. I ain't no podcaster, I podcast.
Shout out my boy.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah, that was old though. We was just addressing what they were trying to talk, you know, something light. But we off that though. That song's just. Thank you, Frank. I was just showing them because HB Chemistry wanted to see the song I was talking about, and yeah, that's my boy. Free him. He only has one song, because mind you, bro, what happened is he's been rapping. I signed him to a record label. He just got out of jail. And literally, bro, I put him in the studio, all that. I get him with an engineer. I pay for his studio time, his mixing. He does 2 songs. My brother's thinking on another one, so he'll have 2 songs out. But he freestyled both of those, so he's just beginning. So, of course, if people, they may like it, they may not. But I appreciate you for showing them love, Frank. That's a lot of love, you know what I mean? Because he needs that. He needs that support and people to be able to show him that love. Thank you.
We're going to play on the next favorite song. My favorite song. I be bumping this shit all the time. Ever since I heard it, I'm like, damn, you could.
Dark time. And then shout IGK Chrome and Viper Beats once again, and Kid Cam.
This is 6 Deuce, so stepping on. Let's go. Y'all go follow 6 Deuce, man.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all. Now, who is Mike for mixing that?
Thought you was gonna kill a crawler. What happened then? Caught your shooter like in person, he was scared of death. Where your shooters at now? They was scared of step. Got something to say, yeah. Just say it with your chest. Gotta get them going like time to make a mess. They really wanna act tough, time to get them stretched. They play around with nobody, time to get them wet. Now I got time, yeah. I got time to stretch. Used to be my dog, but I had to put down the bed. He ain't the face of the college, yeah. He ain't shit. And he ain't really on nothing. That's some baby steps. And stop playing, homie. You ain't baby trips, and why they acting? I don't react it. They see me with it, yeah. I get it cracking, 10 shots at them, 10 shots at them. Motherfuckers had no clip, yeah. I thought you clapped at them. I thought you was a shooter. I thought you was a stepper. I thought you moving smart. I thought you moving clever. You mad I did my own. You mad I'm moving better. And I don't hate on nobody. I just do it better.
Tell him, bro. You can't hate on nobody when you just do it better.
Thought you was gonna
Damn,
kill a
Frank.
crawler. What happened there? Caught your shooter lacking in person, he was scared of death. Where your shooters at now? They was scared of step. Got something to say it with your chest. Gotta get them gone, time to make a mess. They really wanna act tough, time to get them stretched. And I ain't playing around with nobody, time to get them wet. And I ain't got time, yeah, I ain't got time to stress. Used to be my dog, but I had to put down that pad. He ain't the face of the callers, yeah, he ain't shit.
They never took no risks, they never took no trips. One strap, a whole brick, put my all into this whole flip. Play with my money, dog, you get a whole clip. And I don't work a 9 to 5, I take them road trips. And if you looking for me, dog, I'm where the dough is. And my outfit's quite simple, but it's a cold fit. White tee with some J's in a full fit. And all the smokers know me, they know my dope pit. A lot be speaking on us, but they don't know shit. I got some skeleton secrets, but y'all don't know this. I might dance with the devil, but I got motion. And I ain't stuck up in the hood, I'm on some ghost shit. And if they don't say it to my face, then they a whole bitch. And they don't wanna cross me, they get the old trips. Click, clack, click, clack, click, clack, don't get your dope kicked.
Thought you was gonna kill a crawler. What happened there? Caught your shooter lacking in person, he was scared of death. Where your shooters at now? They was scared of step. Got something to say it with your chest. Gotta get them gone, time to make a mess. They really wanna act tough, time to get them stretched. And I ain't playing around with nobody, time to get them wet. And I ain't got time, yeah, I ain't got time to stress. Used to be my dog, but I had to put down that pad. He ain't the face of the callers, yeah, he ain't shit.
Actually, ironically, HB Chemistry, I do got family shit. I do. I don't want to just make this about me, but Frank, do you mind showing him "Don't Forget" by me and my brother? Or even, matter of fact, can you play that one? No, right there with the 6-2. That one's perfect. Thank you, bro. You a real one. Because ironically, you say that.
I can tell when someone's lying. It's kind of a thing I do. Who are you? I am Felicity Price. Both. Tell me.
I do it for my kids, so who you do it for? And I ain't in the hood, so I guess I'm not cool no more. And what they care about, how miles I go to war. And I'm always beat him, and I'm not falling short. And in competition with these rappers, I just ain't been keeping score. And Tavish eat me up, homie, she gon' need a fork. And if you ain't here to help, then what the fuck I need you for? Yeah, like what I need you for. When I needed help, I needed love, I just needed more. They too busy looking at not getting rich, that's what keeps them poor. And I got no remorse, I learned to let go the more that I mature. And don't blame the world, cause we the only ones we battling. Lost words, that shit is baffling. With the family, everyday life, Peter, we never had no friends. Mama said to stay out those streets, that shit was baffling me. But I seen that shit from a mile away. And through all the bullshit, I just pause and I just smile away. And I ain't in the mix, I'm on my business, stay out the way. And I stay out the way, and I got time to that. Act how I act is how I grew up, and I ain't been the same since the day I lost do one. Tell they wanna go and pop a body, go and do some. Rap circles around your favorite rapper, fold them up like a futon. And they ain't got the sauce quite like me, chicken bouillon. They need to move on, and everybody could get the smoke, it's a blowout. How you a factor in your hood, you ain't got no car, no house. All y'all fools do is talk shit and show out. Catching bodies that you didn't catch, it don't count. Shit, it don't count. Backpack full of straps, I either took a bus or drove out. So homie, no doubt, even if the police rolled up, I kept a closed mouth. And don't ever cry, cause you know what it comes with. Don't ever prove to a dumb ass and do some dumb shit, just to feel like you with the business and you done shit. You get it? They tryna take me out, yeah, God forbid it. Look, and all that hate, yeah, they kept it hidden. In the hand that fed them, yeah, they fucking bit it. And giving people access to you, homie, it's a privilege. I can go on and on and on and on.
Yeah, thank you. You pay attention to what I'm saying. I'm saying some real shit, so thank y'all that pay attention. Frank, I really appreciate you, bro. I'm not even just saying that because you always give me that spotlight and that chance to actually care and hear what I'm saying, because not all the time I'm talking about some street shit. It means the most when you give me the room to like preview shit like this, bro. So thank you for that real shit. You solid, you my brother, bro. Thank you.
I do it for my kids, so who you do it for? And I ain't in the hood, so I guess I'm not cool no more. And what they care about, how miles I go to war. And I'm always being him, and I'm not falling short. And in competition with these rappers, I just stay been keeping score. And tell her see me up, homie, she gon' need a Ford. And if you ain't here to help, then what the fuck I need you for?
Hell, go run that song up, Baffled. I need y'all to go run that song up, Baffled by 6 Deuce. That's my newest one, honestly. That'd mean the most to me if y'all ran that up and shared that one right there, because that one I'm talking about my family. Like literally, how I made that, I was like in a spot. You know what I'm saying, Frank? I called you like 2 weeks ago. You know, like in a few, when I was going through some shit. I was like, man, bro. And I put all my energy into that, because you know what? The story behind that song is when you change your life around, bro, you get these J-Cats that try to call you a J-Cat for changing your life around. Now, we ain't no dropouts, and we ain't trying to claim on camera to be nobody for all the feds, Charlie. But it's like the more you do better, the more fools try to talk down on you, and it's crazy. We've already been through that and know that. So that's where that energy came from with that song. Like, man, homie, I don't gotta prove shit. I know who I am. I'm comfortable in who I am and confident in who I am as a father and my mission and my more importance and my role that I play in lives of who I affect around me. Because it's like, dog, we may not think we're important, but I seen some crazy stuff that MC Life, shout to MC Life and Immortal Technique. They just did a live interview. Go check that out. Powerful interview, by the way. And the thing is, MC Life's going to perform, one of the headliners, by the way, at the West Business Fest. Check it out for us. We'll all be there. That he was talking about something in a message, and a lot of people don't hear that further than music. He's like, yeah, there's stuff people don't hear in the music. He's like, what I loved even before I started rapping, I went to one of your shows, and it was the message you had before you started rapping. You said some real stuff. And he said something along the lines of, we're impactful force in a way to somebody around us in life. We may not know that, so that's why we're all important, in lesser words. So the song right there,
dark times and them long nights. They didn't pick up the phone, they did not write. It was a long fight, it was a long fight. Brother sent the cash app, then I got right. I had to flip ice, I started to smoke spice. I was tripping in my cell with a sharp knife. I was in the deep water where the sharks bite. Yeah, them sharks bite. Yeah, them sharks bite. Homies down on 12 months, then he caught life. You gotta do what you gotta do, it is not nice. No, it is not nice. No, it is not nice. 5 years in the hole, no more sunlight. I'm on parole now, green light on go now. I got the plugs, I know the way, I got the low down. I'm pushing greens, I'm pushing nights, I hit the road now. I flip by 4 pounds, yeah, I flip by 4 pounds. I gotta keep it in the stash and keep my nose down. I had to slow down, I had to slow down. I had to link up with my brother, put life on flow now. Put it all on flow now, that's just how it go now. Dark times, dark nights, winter's cold as frostbite, summer's dark, no daylight. These politics we play by will give the hardest stage fright. Get past and reach some great heights, get past and reach some great heights. Dark times, dark nights, winter's cold as frostbite, summer's dark, no daylight. These politics we play by will give the hardest stage fright. Get past and reach some great heights, get past and reach some great heights. We put some flows down, we doing shows now.
Pigs investigating the team, it's time to go now. Cause allegedly some suckers, they got blown down. It's time to lawyer up, get ready for the showdown. My hustle, it won't slow down. My hustle, it won't slow down. It's time to stack my money up, become a ghost now. Whole team steady sticking to the code now. I need some money, so I'm back up on this dope route. It's time to duck out different states, stay off the phone now. Dark times, can't even link up with the bros now. The dirty feds trying to break us, loyalty we hold down. There's loyalty we hold down, there's loyalty we hold down. Cause actions speak louder than words, and I'm about verbs, known for being about my business. Get money right off the curb. If the bitch snatch me up, fuck a statement, I say a word. Post bomb, bail out, had to switch it up just a nerdy. But I'm still riding dirty with a Nina and flipping birdies. Yeah, these haters say I'm worth it, but I knowing that I'm deserved. Working harder than the rest, and the stuck shit, I'ma preserve it. Know some ancient OG secrets, if you smart, then you would observe it. So all my people who show love, man, I promise I'ma return it. All my G's that are struggle with the top, yeah, we really earned it. Yeah, we'll not let them burn it. The top, yeah, we really earned it. We will not let them burn it. The top, yeah, we really earned it.
I know Six Deuces is running a little. We got an hour in. I know we get back to the family thing, my boy. I appreciate you coming on and spending the time. You know what I mean?
Hey, shout out to you guys. Shout out to everybody. I want to say thank you and then on a positive note, I'm gonna go ahead for the store closes. I gotta go get some more pisto. You know what I'm saying? Not even drink like that. I'm just chilling right now. So hey, thank you guys. Thank you, Frank and HCB Chemistry for always keeping it real. Wedo Leadon, shout Soaking Taz, shout everybody. But yeah, dog. Honestly, that's kind of why I do. I'm gonna be real. That's what I'm working on next. I am my manager. I'm putting a lot of belief in him. Shout my primo, and he's picking a lot of beats, and that's exactly that for the ear. He's listening for the ear for exactly like you said, the masses. And there's nothing wrong with that because you ain't lying. We are making music for ourselves. We're telling our real life stories, you know, and that's part of it. But to be sold, to be marketed to an extent, don't get me wrong. Like we do need that effect to people that wanna everybody can hear it, you know, not just one crowd. So how I look at it is soon, without me talking a good one and just prove it, this next singles and EP I got for y'all. That's why I've slowed down a little bit on live interviews as far as back to back. I have them, but I've been reasonable, managing my time. So shout out to Frank helping me come back and do it, stay solid with him. But just know I got that. I got a whole playlist he sent me specifically, and that's the belief I put in him. And he said, hey, you know what? Just trust me on these beats. I got you on this. I'll help you on this and help you buy that. Only thing I ask you is take these beats serious, and they got to be bangers. I was like, I got you. So that's why I really sat down and had to like kick back a little bit. So I got something coming for y'all. Don't worry, y'all. Hey, y'all ain't wrong. Let's just focus on the show and everything I had. And I want y'all to hit that like, comment, subscribe on this video. And for Frank, show him love. He deserves it. Go follow him on Instagram. He's been working hella fucking hard. The whole team has. And don't think I don't see that, Frank. So I appreciate that. Everybody does. Keep doing your thing.
Yeah, appreciate you. Fool. Have a good night. Don't drink and drive. Stay safe, fool.
Oh, I live like literally when I mean where I live at the liquor store. If I walk outside 2 steps, fool, I walk through the bushes. I live like a minute. I just gotta.
That's tight.
Yep. I walk outside, get my beer, come back. Oh yeah, boy. I'll see you.
All right, then, homies. Y'all guys have a good night, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. You guys have a good night, man. Stay safe. Don't drink and drive, fools. We out.